another live broadcast. I'm not going to be doing the LeBron and Dwayne Wade versus the LeBron and Kyrie this morning. I'm going to do it this afternoon. I'm going to try. But I'm going to do the Lakers versus Nets. And let's get into it. And we're playing 2K20, y'all. I gotta go with the Nets. Jared Allen and Jordan.
You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's KD in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3.
You're ready! You're ready!
And it's Ball in at the point.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Pass to Davis.
Blocked.
It's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
And here is Irving after LeBron James hitting the 3.
Get crossed. And mate.
Shot is good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Sorry, LeBron, I'm gonna get you.
KD against LeBron. Pass to Davis. Over Chandler.
There's no way.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and
Anthony
LeBron make
Davis.
as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Irving
crashed.
double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Come on. LeBron.
And so it's
Oh, how did LeBron not get it? He gonna make that.
Another one falls
I mean,
for
Kyrie's
Brooklyn.
the king of
As hot as
mid-range.
he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And to Kumbo.
Come on, Giannis.
Eyes
You
again,
get that.
and it's sent back by Irving. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kicked off.
Yeah, the easy
Kicked
hoop
on.
assisted by Allen
LeBron.
that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Ball. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
And Jordan's near presence can affect shots. I mean, he's easily one of the league's
Get
premier
blocked.
shot blocking artists.
Dang!
Chandler finds Irving. And the Nets, another three.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that
Y'all
they're
need to
gonna start
come out.
stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Lakers decide to take
Chris
their
Middleton
first
was on the
timeout here.
Lakers?
A career best season.
Wait a minute.
for
I'm about to
Kyrie
ask
Irving
you.
in 2018.
Pictures of Chris Middleton on the
Just
Lakers.
as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
What are the teams that Chris Middleton was on? He was never on the Lakers, it says. I guess I must have traded it with somebody.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Davis.
There's no way he made that. Yeah,
They
he was.
get it. And James with the layup. James has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
Curry passes.
Had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league. Boy, he is looking confident.
Let's see if I can make
Love
that.
how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in.
I saw. When I say ISO, y'all don't listen, do you? ISO.
KD on the wing.
ISO. Y'all don't listen when I say ISO. I'm gonna make you pay for that. ISO.
Pocket four. Irving double team.
That's your fault.
Clock violation.
That's your fault. That's your fault. You know what? I'm about to make them pay for that.
KD. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Any
Y'all winning now? No.
somebody open on the
Y'all not even
his
winning.
court
Cause
vision,
look.
outstanding.
Here's Jordan.
And one. Shut up. And one.
Outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was
Left
not
hand.
gonna be denied
Still
right
me.
there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. The mid-range jump shot, you talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary.
Is there like a setting where you can turn off double team?
Irving against Ball.
You ain't gonna go.
Sent back by Allen.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Haha.
They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot of
Brooklyn making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And Irving throws it down.
Alley-oop from out of bounds.
Irving finds that groove. It really is fun to watch him go to work. Just no fear. Will take any shot out there on the floor.
LeBron following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
That's out.
Green. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
You gotta get
Now
blocked.
takes it defensively. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Gets one to fall.
Antetokounmpo.
Can make in the first 7 attempts.
What?
Stolen by Ball. Releases.
There's no way.
And
What?
gets it to go on the assist by Ball. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. And Irving launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
I said it, but no. I'm gonna punish you for not listening.
They're riding that hot hand.
James looking around. And another basket for the Lakers.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I bet you next foul's gonna be Kyrie.
Think about what sets LeBron James apart among the
If
All-Stars.
not, then
He's the only
Wow.
player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it
you ain't going.
from day one.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
If that was a dunk, that would have been awesome.
James game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor.
You're getting an alley-oop on
A
him.
lot of easy ones.
I'm getting an alley-oop.
Lobbed up there for KD.
I'm getting an alley-oop, but you ain't. You ain't.
Delivery there in traffic.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. KD against LeBron.
There's no way. Trying to be like Jordan.
James has got 15 points.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
And that's with 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Sorry, Lonzo, but you can't make that.
Carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Back to Durant. Irving for three.
And turned around.
Reaching the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a
Buzz.
three at the buzzer. That'll do it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching.
Ernie, nobody wants to hear you talk that much unless something happens. That's great.
And this team has shown their toughness and determination. And Kyrie Irving.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're in the trenches together.
Sorry, Curry,
Certainly do.
but I gotta cut you off from there.
Some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's
DeMarcus Cousins is not gonna help you. I bet if I was on your team, I could. I bet if Kyrie was on the Lakers, him and LeBron, he's so good.
Game early puts the defense right up against it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma.
But that's a stupid jump shot.
It's Ball, and it's Green, and it's Cousins in at the 5. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
And, you know,
Chris Middleton, I bet this is like a whole all-star team, and you're losing by one man.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. You know, for a team like the Nets,
Y'all got Kyle Kuzma. He's not that good, but
critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Like you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the paying off for him.
okay. We got some tall guys. Oh, got LeBron! They say LeBron's better than Curry. I don't mean probably is.
7 points for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game, Kevin. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Shoots over Ball. And stolen by Kuzma. Cousins against Allen.
Get blocked.
They get it back.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Boy, set up nicely there. Dinwiddie plays well without the ball. He's not just a point guard, fellas.
And we got Katie.
Oh, here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the
I mean, they can't just show like a little. I mean, what? They showing the whole clip. Just show the fast steal and alley.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Dinwiddie against Ball. The pass to Green. Green. Allen with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For three, Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Lakers have possession. And we have an intentional foul. I wish I could say why.
So they can why intentional foul? Why? So they can get Kyrie in.
Chandler's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And the Lakers call time here. The game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed
We'll
shots.
put Jordan right here.
Had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside and drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Here's Irving.
It was.
Gets the bucket. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
If Irving's in the paint, you already know he's about to make the shot, so you might as well just give it up.
Clearly just a different mindset between these teams.
And those are the kind of
I just thought yesterday, for the first time, has anybody ever crossed Kyrie?
The three. And the Nets. Another three.
If he has,
And he has just been
if
in a
you
flow
see Kyrie
offensively.
get crossed, the
Terrific
comment down
game.
below.
He has been the X factor.
Knocks it loose. 16 feet away. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Passes to KD from deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins.
Anthony Davis is not going to help you.
And it's LeBron in for Chris Middleton. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the shot goes down.
Okay, Ball.
Ball's got 11 points.
I'll see you on the ground when I crash you up.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets.
I told you I'll crash you. And look. Shut up. I mean, don't even try to mess with me. I mean, because I'm going to make you go on the ground. I'm going to make you go on the ground. Yeah, I found him, so I can get the ball back. Watch. I might not steal it, but guess what?
Something to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, I will.
Brooklyn's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Durant, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Jordan.
You might want to double team.
It's
I'll
just
still
hard to
get you.
believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Harris. Back to Irving. Over LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh,
I don't know if
I'm gonna
there's
make
a
you pay for
player
that.
in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter
I should
of
have
fact,
pump faked
his
it.
handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. And again,
I need my starters.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, certainly high expectations for this young man. One and done at UCLA. How about second overall pick? That's brought some undue pressure.
Irving. The 10-footer finds the target. Irving's got 46 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket. He is not afraid of either.
We're not even home, and
Lakers
we're,
have gone 4 of
and
10
we're
in the
making
second
you look
quarter
like
from the field.
fools.
Where you talk about the height for
I
Lonzo
mean, we're
Ball
coming
and
like we're the
pressure.
home team.
Do you think that creates an additional challenge for a young player?
Yeah, he's scuffled at times, but I think the future remains very bright.
And one.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Harris. And Durant subbed in for LeVert. The Nets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. James against KD. Here's Ball. Try Davis. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Boy, Ball has a nice
Let me try to cross him up again.
He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Irving way outside. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision.
Double teamed and made it. So y'all might not just want to guard me. Because if y'all want to guard me, I get it. Y'all don't want to lose. But, I mean, I'm just going to keep making you look like a fool. See, watch.
Can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
See? Double teamed again. Turned around and made it.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Step back. Green. Made it.
Hits the jump shot. Irving's got 59 points.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
No, that's not fair. I gotta hit the. Yes.
At the foul line tonight. And the first one.
I had to foul him.
Really a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Irving for 3. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So as we conclude
Easy.
the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nets out in front.
And it's only the 3rd quarter.
It's time now to go courtside. We send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
I'm making all these Lakers people waste their money. I'm making all these Laker fans waste their money.
Coming into the game tonight.
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm. We have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Time for the start of the second half momentarily. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He dropped a ton of bombs on him from long range. 6 to be exact. That's doing some
And he even tried to block it.
And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Kyrie just has so many options on him. Shows you the range. He can take you up the dribble in either direction. Terrific floater. A magician at the rim. It's rare to see that.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they struggle in a
I mean, Shaq's always taking the Lakers because he was a Laker.
They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Just a few minutes away. from
I
the
mean, yeah, they gotta listen to Shaq. They gotta protect the rim and make sure the rim doesn't get attacked by the ball. You know, make sure the ball doesn't even touch the rim.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at
Travel.
Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Jordan. Allen is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the two-guard spot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of
Foul!
He says, I always feel like I'm one
Right.
banana peel away from never being in the NBA.
That's what y'all get for fouling.
Team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Now here's Allen. Irving passes to Jordan. Irving double.
Y'all need to stop double teaming.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 3. Shoot.
And one. Y'all need to stop double teaming. Double teaming is not helping. You're just leaving. If you leave your man to man, then you're just leaving a guy open.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been
You do gotta be careful around him.
so far.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Oh, what a finish!
That was just sloppy.
He's done and does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
That was really nasty.
Irving against Ball. James fires from way outside. No good again that time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight.
Lonzo, you should be ashamed to even be called the ball.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Checked in for James, and Middleton subbed in for Green. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in for Allen. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Courage is checked in.
Don't leave me open like that, man. Like Shaq said, you gotta guard the hoop.
Whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And the number 2 overall pick in 2017. Tremendous potential for Lonzo Ball. But Clark, injuries have to be a concern.
I agree. I mean, guys, he's missed 65 games through his first 2 seasons. That's a lot of time on the DL. And hard to improve when you're spending as much time with rehab as you are playing.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball.
Get broke!
Good. That's another.
And one.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Somebody call the cops because Kyrie just stole everything.
Changes. Jared Allen checked in for Dinwiddie, and Wilson Chandler subbed in for Caruth. The Nets on offense. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma.
Just get snatched.
A defensive stalwart so
What?
far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. In the corner, Middleton with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free.
It's 113 to 47.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
And last year, Chris Middleton not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past.
I said don't leave a person open. And he gonna foul and he still make it.
Perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Allen passes to Irving. Over Middleton.
Double team is not gonna help. It's just gonna make it worse because you're gonna leave a person open.
That is 7 assists of the game with that last one. Ball with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And it's sent back by KD.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now,
You're lucky he didn't steal that.
he's got 16. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now.
And a travel.
By Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and time to stifle shooting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ball's knocked loose. Boogie against Jordan. Fades back. That one wide left.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Yet, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because
What?
they shot so poorly.
Ball with it, guarded now by Durant. Middleton inside the three-point line. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got...
He even blocked it, so he won't even try to make it.
And some stats breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they're played close to the
He only has 8 points.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Prince is checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in.
Almost half court.
And it's LeVert in for Kevin Durant.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Knocked away. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden. In part because he's so skilled with the
Kyrie is better than James Harden. Watch, can James Harden do this?
agile
Probably.
guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really
What? I was just about to shoot that while he was on the ground.
contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is checked in for Torian Prince.
You know,
Chandler comes in
later
for
I'm going to do a match
Kevin Durant
against Kyrie and Harden. and then he'll see who's better, because they don't get along at all.
Three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. And Irving launches it from deep. It's all by Los Angeles.
A shot like that is a
Polite way to say, hey coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get
Cross half court, my goodness.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Lakers. From deep. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Hits it from 3-point range.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
LA has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. To the wing right side. And Chandler sends it back. They retain possession. James finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton.
Bruh, he's gonna make that in. Okay.
That one's not gonna go. And a deep holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. They'll take a quick break and then
He got broke.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a
I know which one is it.
what I call
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Xavier Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jared Dudley.
Ma'am.
Bradley.
Okay.
Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Laker.
Y'all, it's breakfast time. Y'all, it's breakfast time. I'm gonna end this live stream today. I'm gonna make a video of the last quarter. But hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe, like the channel, and we'll see you next time.